You look so much.
This is Salam Media, and you are tuned into the Miriam Makunda Show.
Back, you are listening to the Mara Makwanda Show on Salam Media, and we are also live on Facebook for your viewing pleasure. Thank you for choosing Salam Media as your media broadcaster of choice. We do have some really awesome topics to discuss, and I told you guys yesterday, tune in to the Mara Makwanda Show because we have some amazing content and awesome guests. So, the rise in social media has seen long lost families reunited, friendships formed. Many are still skeptical about finding love online. It still remains one of probably the best option for a lot. So I'm going to be chatting to Mariam Mkanda Tanyana. Because what she does is she brings people together, people who are looking for a spouse, people who wants to get married. She brings them together and she finds love for them online. A lot of people are, like I said, a lot of people are still skeptical. In fact, earlier on this morning, one of my lecturers commented on the banner and he was like, do people really find love online or stalkers instead? Well, I said, stalkers are everywhere, just like love. You can find a stalker in the shop. You can find love in the shop. You can find a stalker online, and you can also find love online. So it just depends on your situation and if it's also meant for you. And I think it's just the fear of the unknown, it's the anxiety that we're unsure of what will happen if we put ourselves out there and we find this person who is on the other side and we don't know what to expect from this person. But really, even if you marry someone whom you've known for 5 or 10 years, they still aren't the same person when you live with them. You still happen to find and learn a lot more about them when you live with them. So finding love online, well, the only scary part would be finding a psychopath online. But again, you would never know what type of person they are until you have lived with them. So we're still waiting for Mariam to come and join me on the line right now. So if you have any comments, queries, questions, or suggestions, you can send them to our WhatsApp line on 061 766 0355. Alternatively, you can leave your comments in the comments section below. And tell us, are you a person who has found love online? Share your stories with us, share your comments with us, and tell us how it was. What was the experience like? Have you learned anything? Would you recommend it to anyone? Would you, if you had to redo it, or would you do it over again? We'd like to know from you. And if you have found someone online, was it someone local in the country or someone international? Was it a mutual friend? Those Facebook mutual friends, we have them. There's always that one mutual friend who's there. Was it a person who liked everything you posted and shared and put a heart in there? Did they slide into your DMs? What was it like? Or was you in a situation like what Mariam does and bringing people together? When in such a situation, share your comments with us, your questions, your queries, your suggestions, whatever it is, we'd like to hear from you. Once again, the number on WhatsApp is 061 766 0355. Alternatively, you can leave your comments in the comment section below and also follow us on Twitter. There are success stories that we're going to hear from one of the couples who will be sharing their success story with us a little later on in the show. But for now, we will wait for Sister Mariam to join us on the line. And while she does so, you guys can listen to this lovely nasheed.
Friend, I praise Allah that my sadness would end. Then He sent you to me, I can't comprehend how I could deserve such a blessing from Him. And it made me wanna write a song, cause I needed you to know that you're my girl and we're a team, girl. You complete my thing, girl. And I'll never be moving on. I'll be there by your side when times are rough. You're feeling down, girl. I'll still be around, girl. My mama, she likes you and she'll like everyone. And that's how I knew that I found me the one. I've been so caught up in myself, didn't think that someone else could help me see how to be a better me. Cause God, I love the way you look so much. Habibti, I just want you to myself. And I don't think the stars could keep us apart. My angel, you and me were something else. For all the times when I didn't feel so strong, you were there to tell me I could go on. So now I owe so much to you, you and Allah, for bringing peace to such a cold, cold heart. And it made me wanna write a song, cause I needed you to know that you're my girl and we're a team, girl. You complete my thing, girl. And I'll never be moving on. I'll be there by your side when times are rough. You're feeling down, girl. I'll still be around, girl. My mama, she likes you and she'll like everyone. And that's how I knew that I found me the one. I've been so caught up in myself, didn't think that someone else could help me see how to be a better me. Cause girl, I love the way you look so much. Habibti, I just want you to myself. And I don't think the stars could keep us apart. My angel, you and me with something else. Cause girl, I love the way you look so much. Habibti, I just want you to myself. And I don't think the stars could keep us apart. My angel, you and me with something else.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Mariam Kundu Show on Salam Media, and let's find out if Sister Mariam is on the line right now to talk about what she does and helping people to find love online. Oh, there she is. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Mariam.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, shukran, and yourself?
Alhamdulillah. Just nervous. Sorry about the hassle. The kids were around, so.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Okay, so what inspired you to start helping people find love online? I mean, you're like the matchmaker these days. So what inspired that?
Well, I found love on social media, specifically on Facebook. So, I've been married for 7 years, alhamdulillah. So I thought, maybe if it works for me, I'm sure it could work for someone else. And it's funny because it started when my husband inboxed me 8 or 9 years ago on Facebook, and he asked me to help him find a Muslim sister to settle down with. And and then, well, here I am with him. So that's where it started. And then a few years down the line, yes. And 3 years down the line, I've had inboxes from people, or people would approach me just randomly that, Sister Mariam, could you please find me someone I'd like to settle down with? And well, I never really took it as serious as it is now. But yeah, basically it started with me and my husband, and alhamdulillah, this is where we are today, with helping people as well.
MashaAllah. So take us through the process of helping someone find their perfect match.
Okay, basically, so you inbox me. Mariam will inbox me and tell me, okay, Mariam, this is who I am. They give me a short profile of themselves, just basic stuff, personal information, your background, your character, and what exactly are you looking for in a spouse. That's very important because it actually makes my job a little bit easier. So if you're looking for tall, dark, and handsome, that's what I find for you. But if you're going to say, find me anything or anyone, it's going to be very, very hard because I'll be bringing profiles of brothers to you, but you won't be interested. So it's very important. And when someone inbox me, they tell me who they are and what they're looking for. It's as simple as that. And obviously, sometimes you do find that you won't be interested in the first 2 or 3 profiles that I bring you. But eventually, we do find someone. Yeah.
So what's the most challenging thing about what you do?
Yeah, the most challenging one is time wasters, honestly. Well, I'm a mother, I have a full-time job, and I'm a wife, I have a family. So when people inbox me, they're looking for someone, I take time out of my day and my busy schedule, and I actually do that for them. But then either they're just gonna ghost me, and then I keep on going back and forth. Are you still interested? Here's a brother. Now, what's the next step? But then you're just gonna ghost me. So I don't like that. People who's gonna waste my time, or people are not actually genuine or serious about this thing. Some people make fun of it, and I don't appreciate that at all. And so I don't. The most challenging thing is time wasters. People are actually wasting my time. And the second challenging thing is that I found is when the races are not the same. So you find that the brother is Indian and maybe the sister is African, and they'll be interested. But then when it has to go to when the next phase comes, they have to take the conversation to their families. It usually doesn't go any further. That's another challenging thing with me, because now I'm stuck with these 2 people who are interested with each other, but the families are not even interested to hear them. So that's another challenging one that I've had at least twice. And unfortunately, it didn't really, it wasn't a success with those 2 couples. So that was actually very sad for me as well. So that's another challenging thing. And but I think it goes back to the fact that they have to mention that we met on Facebook. You know, our parents don't really entertain social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the moment the brother comes home that I met a sister on Facebook, or the sister comes and says, I met a brother on Facebook, we have talked, we're interested, we'd like to let you guys know and let you guys get involved, they don't entertain it. So that is another challenge for me.
So do you think social media is taking over the way people find love?
I'd say yes and no. It also goes back to our backgrounds. And for us, if you're coming from a staunch African family, then you don't hear anything when it comes to Facebook, or actually online for that matter, because they always think you're going to be involved with a stalker or someone who's actually looking at gaining something. They're not really in it for the long run. So basically, it's just that. Well, for now, that has been it. And
Well, we do have those people who are genuine and who really want to find love, and then we have others who are probably just looking to make a quick buck. But yeah, if you give yourself some time to get to know someone in person, perhaps you might just find the one. All right, so we're going to take a quick ad break, and when we come back, we'll chat to one of the couples whom you successfully brought together.
Yes. All right.
This is Salam Media, and you are tuned into the Miriam Makunda Show.
Osman's Taj Mahal Spice and Rice. For over 80 years, Osman's Taj Mahal have been perfecting the art of the perfect blend of spices, pure, aromatic, and well-seasoned. Spices to tantalize your taste buds. From creative cuisines to gastronomical gourmet goodies. From exotic odors to traditional dishes, Osman's Taj Mahal have remained synonymous with quality spices and condiments. Taj Mahal rice, beans, and lentils. Try our range of chili bite mixes, rose and ilachi syrup, our quick and easy biryani pack, and our traditional range range of spice blends. Osman's Taj Mahal, there is no substitute for quality.
You may be out there in the working space building your future. Perhaps you are as comfortable on the sports field as you are in the boardroom, or hard at work being the best student possible. You could be spending most of your time at home grooming the leaders of tomorrow. Either way, you need to feel confident, strong, and comfortable. Eternity Sanitary Pads, now available at a store close to you.
Duzimed Medicine Depot Retail Pharmacy and Emergency Medical Depot, conveniently situated in the Duzimed Medical Center, corner Burger and Bossel Street, Pietermaritzburg. We provide safe, affordable and convenient medical facilities, open till 10 p.m. every day of the year. We have a full house clinic that operates from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., which is run by a qualified sister. The clinic offers immunization, vaccination, wellness, general consultation, and more. Call Duzimed Medicine Depot on 033 3421 Duzimed Medicine Depot, your pharmacy of choice.
Dad, well, I've been chatting with an investment broker today and...
Broker? Did the broker tell you that our economy is a mess? There's bushfires in Australia, America wanted World War III, and now the coronavirus is traveling around the world.
Well, I also thought about purchasing some crypto.
Crypto? What's that, like another pyramid scheme? I don't trust what I can't see.
There's an apartment in Belito.
So whole your family will be asking to stay there for free. And what if the government takes it away, eh?
Dad, I don't think it works like that.
I'll tell you what works. Gold. At your age, I invested in gold coins and it paid for your university fees and your wedding. No contracts, no agreements. Your investment is in your hands and you own it. With a 70% growth in only 5 years, do you still doubt gold investment? Contact RJ Coin today, 031 202 4701, or visit them at 151 Stephen Lamini Road in Musgrave, Durban. Randery Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange, your passport to gold investment.
This is Salam Media, and you are tuned into the Miriam Makunda Show.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I'm still chatting to Sister Mariam Mkanyana about helping people to find love online. So, Sister Mariam, most recently, you were a victim of cyberbullying because of what you do. Tell us about that, and how did that make you feel?
Yeah, I was very disappointed, to say the least. More disappointed because what I've never actually not proved it to everyone on Facebook, which is 4 couples. That's 8 people that I've actually helped, and they've completed half of the iman. So there is a huge thing. It's not something that we could actually make fun of or take for granted. And when people take those things for granted or actually redefine what I'm doing and calling it haram and many other horrible words and titles that I actually don't want to even mention right now, it actually hurts me that even in the Muslim community, when you don't do something, they talk, and when you do something,
Okay, the network is seems to be struggling right now. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can chat to one of the couples that Sister Mariam helped.
Photos of the day when they did get married. So I understand, just decide that, or actually spread wrong rumors about me, such horrible things about me, that I'm actually pimping Muslim sisters and whatnot. It was very disturbing, to say the least. So I hope that the brother is actually watching. It was wrong for him to actually say those things. They're very horrible and very demeaning. So, yeah.
All right. So instead, we do have Appa Hajira Mutaung on the line, and many of you know Appa Hajira and her husband actually used to be part of the marriage segments on Tuesdays, giving advice, etc. So let's find out from Appa Hajira, what does she think about the process and what you do. Assalamu alaikum, Appa Hajira.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. How are you, Maria?
Alhamdulillah, Kenya and Appa.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Appa. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but there's a lot of breakage in between. But I guess it's network because I'm driving. Gee.
All right. So alhamdulillah. So Appa, what do you think about the whole process of matchmaking and finding love on social media as what Sister Mariam is doing?
Actually, I was not for it for quite a long time. I think out of security reasons and safety and things like that, until I met Mariam and her husband. Wallahi, they proved that it's possible, and I mean, you can make it through. So I believe in it since after I've met them. I sat with them a few times, and alhamdulillah, I believe in it. And I think when you do matchmaking, like how Mariam and her husband have taken up the opportunity, the Ummah needs that in our times. Because somewhere, somehow, you got somebody, I mean, you can look on over your shoulders and say, you know what? Mariam referred me and I trust her judgment. This and that. You can go back to them and say, how do you help me with this? We have many couples where they get married somewhere, somehow, but they don't have somebody they can look to or go to when they struggle with certain things. But when we have a couple like the two of them, they've put you guys together, you feel safe by saying, I got backup. I got backup tools somewhere, somehow, where they can assist you forward. So I think before, if you spoke to me maybe a year ago, I would have said no. But after I've met the two, I am for it, definitely. And I do hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take them to strength and they can assist the ummah whatever they're doing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it, inshallah.
I mean, inshallah. Shukran for your comment. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, that was Appa Hajira Mutaung, and well, she, as she said, she was not for it in the beginning. She was skeptical about it. So, what do you do when people come to you and they want to go through the process, but they are still skeptical about putting themselves out there? Okay, we have lost Sister Mariam, but Fatima Kwele Mukaba says, mashallah, dear, may Allah accept your lovely work. Ameen. All right, well, you are back. So what you say to people when they want to go through the process, but they're still skeptical about the whole thing, like, for example, they worried about the person that they are matched with might be a psychopath, or the person might not be who they say they are on Facebook.
Can you repeat the question, please, Mariam?
Okay. What do you do when people come to you wanting the help, but a bit skeptical about the whole process because of not being sure of the type of person they will find on social media?
Okay. One usually I get that question a lot. Actually, I just got two now as we are speaking. They usually want to ask me, how legit is this? Number two, they want to know. Number three, person is genuine and they are who they say they are. And honestly, with the resources that I have with me, I can only do so much. If a person comes to me, say they are Mariam Kandam Kanyana, this is who I am, and this is my wali, and that is all I use. And usually on Facebook we have mutual friends. So if maybe there's there's a person who is well known and a person that we look up to in the community who's a sheikh or a mulana, for instance. I usually go to those people and I take the profile of the person. Here's Mariam. She says this is who she is, and I see that you guys are mutual friends. Do you perhaps know her or know her family? And with us in the music community, we are a very small group.
Yeah.
Everyone knows someone, so there's always a show. And if you have any other looking for love and getting married, and maybe you have your own reasons, Allah will deal with you. That's
Indeed, Allah will
and
deal with you.
and
So
let's not waste each other's time, honestly.
yeah, yeah. You know what?
So
I
I
just
work
have
with
to
what you
say
tell me,
this.
and I usually go back to the Muslim community. Sorry?
The network is really bad and it's making things a bit challenging for us. But I'd like to say that I am not the Mariam who is matching people up. So please stop inboxing me. It is not me. I've been receiving requests from people tagging me in posts, asking me to help them find someone. I am not the Mariam. There she is. Contact her, inbox her. I cannot help you, unfortunately. I've never done it before, and I don't think I am up for it. But Mariam is doing that, and kudos to her for doing it. And may Allah make it easy for you as you grow from strength to strength. So lastly, I'd like to get some advice
I
from you.
mean,
And what
I'm here.
advice would you give to the people out there? Did you get the question, Sister Mariam?
No, I didn't. Network is very bad today.
Oh, the network always does this when I'm trying to have a good conversation and a good interview. So I wanted to know, what advice would you give to people who, especially those who still doubt the process? I mean, our parents, our families, our friends.
What advice would I give to people about?
About this
Sorry, I
whole
didn't get
process
that.
of matchmaking.
Okay. The intention. Well, the most important thing is for you to make the intention that you now want to complete half of your iman. You'd like to get married. That's the most important thing, and make sure that you are getting married for the right reasons. Never get married for the wrong reasons. I know a lot of people are going to ask, what are the wrong reasons? And the list is endless. I get married for the sake and pleasure of Allah. That's the best advice I think I can give to anyone. That's the advice I also received when I was actually on my search looking for a spouse.
And everybody is always looking.
Make sure your intentions are pure. Never get married for the wrong reasons, and only get for the.
All right, I have a comment here from WhatsApp. It comes from Hajira Chapola. She says, Assalamu alaikum. Shukran for having Sister Mariam on the show, our personal love guru. Alhamdulillah for all that she does. May Allah accept her efforts. Alhamdulillah, Allahumma ameen. And thank you so much for your time and for joining me. And once again, may Allah keep you on this path of Siratul Mustaqim and keep you going from strength to strength as you continue helping people find love on social media and find marriage. And last comment here from Aisha Kwele. She says, you're doing an amazing job, Mariam Mukanda Kanyana. May Allah accept all your efforts. # squad. All right. Shukran and assalamu alaikum.
Ameen.
All right, another comment coming in from Jamila Tolofelo Ramatena saying, MashaAllah, you are doing a very good job. # squad. May Allah accept your efforts and work. Abu Hanifa Sashuba says, may Allah bless the love guru. Keep those comments coming in. The conversations will continue on Facebook, but for now, it's time for us to take a break, and when we come back, I'll be chatting to the CEO of Lemoc Group and telling us more about the Libra smartphone. You don't want to miss this.